Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aaron and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. I wanted to speak to you guys today as I've been feeling extremely stuck and trapped and lost in life. Especially the last few weeks, the last 3 weeks or so. It's like feel like things have been slowly kind of pressurizing me into a big change in my life, and I feel like the more I continue doing things the same way, even though I know that in the grand scheme of things the way that I'm doing things doesn't really serve me, the harder and harder it is for me to continue doing so. I feel like things have become really challenging, and I feel like my soul and God and the universe is really pushing me into stepping out into the abyss. To stepping out into the unknown. And I feel like I've completely outgrown my current situation in life. I feel like my environment, the place which I live, which I'm so grateful for it, but I walk out onto the streets and I just feel like I don't belong at all. And it's been like that for a long time. And it's like even in the place where I work, it's like everybody who I work with, are fantastic. It's like I love all of them, but it's like like the job itself and just the atmosphere and just the mundanity and just the same thing, different day. I just feel like my soul and my true essence can't take it any longer. It's becoming really, really difficult, really, really challenging. And I feel like I can't really go on the way I'm going for that much longer. I feel like I'm becoming more and more exhausted and debilitated and just like depressed and apathetic, and I just feel unfulfilled. I feel like I'm living in survival mode, in fear mode, just all the time. And I feel so strung out and stressed out just for no reason at all. It's like I wake up and it's just like there's just this underlying sense of anxiety. It's like this sense of urgency, this sense of, it's like I feel like my nervous system is in a state of fight or flight all the time, just by being alive. And of course that's going to be exacerbated by Kundalini, but at the same time I feel like it's God in the universe really trying to show me that I am living out of alignment with my true divine nature, and I really need to step out of my comfort zone, and I really need to regain control of my mind and my ego, and to really remember that the mind and the ego operates by fear, and that the thoughts in my mind, they operate by fear because they want comfort and they want to understand what's going on in life. They want to know what's coming next, and that is kind of out of alignment with God. God is benevolent, God is all-knowing, God is always looking after us. It's like the famous Terence McKenna quote in Nature Loves Courage. You know, you do the things that you feel like you want to do and you throw yourself into the abyss. You know, it's like you realize it's a featherbed. And all of these egoic, fear-based structures in your mind and in your life, they don't really matter. They don't really dictate your reality. Even though they feel like they do. I hope this is making sense. But yeah, a big change needs to happen in my life. I'm just so sick of seeing the same places all the time. I'm so sick of experiencing the same environments and atmospheres and being stuck in an atmosphere that doesn't serve me, an atmosphere that feels like it's pulling me down. You know, it's really starting to get quite a lot for me, and it's really starting to become unbearable. It's like I feel stagnant. I feel like I'm not going anywhere. I feel like I'm not going anywhere physically, spiritually, energetically. I feel like I'm going nowhere. If anything, I feel like I'm going backwards, which is quite interesting. I feel like because of the way that I'm feeling about my external situation, I feel like I'm kind of becoming more insular and that I'm isolating myself more. I felt more anxiety and fear about creating a video. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm kind of like not really in a flow state to make this video. I kind of had to force myself to create this video because I felt like I had all of this pressure and all of these energies inside of me that I needed to just give an external voice. And it feels good to do so. It's always such a pleasure to talk to you guys. And I realize this video has kind of been all over the place. But hopefully me telling you guys this will hopefully you will be able to relate to the things I'm describing, and hopefully it will give you some validation for your experiences. But yeah, a big change needs to happen. But I feel like I'm just so stuck in my fear. And conversely, I feel like I'm in no fit state physically to be, you know, changing my life, or to be going exploring, or to be like, yeah, letting go of my job and income. It's like, that's what feels right in my heart, but my mind's telling me no, because it's not the right thing to do. And it's really conflicting, and it's really difficult. It's really difficult. But it's like, I feel like my heart has become like really heavy. Like recently, I feel like my heart is becoming like burdened with kind of, yeah, the being like where I'm at. You know, I feel like my heart is trying to expand outwards into the world. And I'm just so stuck in fear. And I feel like so stuck and unable to do anything. You know, it's like I haven't been really able to leave, the house really. It's like at work I've been really quiet. I haven't really been speaking to anybody. I've been really like down, and like really, it's been really difficult for me to be at work. You know, and I feel like that's been projecting outwards onto other people in a negative way, and I don't want that. You know, I don't want that. But yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. I've also come to the realization recently that I've really needed to have a teacher. I've really needed to have someone who I can talk to, who I can have sessions with, and who I can to bounce back feedback with. So I'm going to be having my second session in a couple of days with Matthew Palais, as quite a few of you have heard of. He's a big inspiration of mine in relation to like the content I create on here, and I feel like he is going to be the perfect guide for me to work with. And yeah, hopefully we can work through and kind of come to a conclusion about all the things I've been talking about in this video. Because I feel like I need to, it's like I feel like I've been in this like fishbowl, and it's like being in this fishbowl has been okay for like a long while, but now I need a bigger fishbowl. Because I've outgrown this life that I have. I'm so much more than this life, and I've surpassed I've surpassed like the internal self-growth to be in this life. It's like I have all these things I want to create from my heart for you guys, for myself, for humanity as a whole, and I can't do that if I'm stuck in this fishbowl, you know? I can't do that if I don't have a solid trust in God. I can't do that if I don't have a solid faith in the universe, and that everything's going to work out exactly the way it's supposed to, for the better, you know? I need to go all in for 5D. I need to go all in to live my dreams, you know? I need to go all in to become my best self. I can't just be stuck in this routine and the same job and expect things to change internally, you know? And there's a time and a place to be exactly where you are, you know? Being in the hermit phase, which is what I've been in for the past 2 years, really. I feel like I need to go somewhere else other than here. You know? And I feel like I can't prevent my heart from expressing that anymore. And yeah, I feel like I'm an artist, I feel like I'm a creator, you know? I feel like I'm an explorer, an adventurer. I feel like as we go through spiritual awakening, Kundalini awakening, and as we move all of this density and all this baggage that's within us, our gifts are revealed to us, and as they are revealed to us, it is our responsibility to give them out to the world, because the world really needs them right now. The world needs our light. The world needs people to be in their sovereignty, to be in their power, to be in their to be creating a life of freedom for themselves and for the people around them. And I feel like that's what I need to step into. And but at the same time, I feel like I need to be gentle with myself, and to not rush into things too much too quickly, you know? So I think it's going to be a gradual process to kind of expand outwards from this life that I have. I can't just go woof, because that's going to be too much for me. It's going to be too much for my nervous system. I feel like that's going to be too ungrounding for me. But yeah, I feel like that's all I need to say in this video. I understand this video might have been a bit rambly, just because I'm kind of out of practice and I've kind of been a bit I've kind of been a bit nervous and fearful about making the video just because of kind of the internal state that I've kind of been in. But I feel like I always love talking to you guys, and yeah, things need to change big style. Things need to change big style, and you guys are always going to be there with me throughout it all. And yeah, in this little family community that we have here. So I will leave you with that. I will see you in the next video. I have some ideas for some videos to create. I was going to make a different video today about hatred I've been feeling, but it felt right to create a video about what I've just been talking about. So I'll see you in the next video. God bless, guys. Peace and all the best. Goodbye.